Confused, but we are live here for Steelers football. We got the Steelers and the Bengals. Bengals came off of a bye week last week after one of the weirdest Sunday night football games you'll see. The Steelers are coming off of a mini bye week where they played the Cleveland Browns in a snowstorm last week. They were accused by the Browns of playing down to their competition and actually not respecting them or trying as hard. And they ended up losing. They still have first place in the AFC North, but a loss here could jeopardize that. But the Bengals are just fighting for their playoff lives. Of course, got some usual stuff to get out. For one, here's my latest Steeler Nation article. Of course, still writing every day for the site. This is my latest article. Once it decides to load in the chat, there we go. Of course, I still do stuff for Action Lab. Uh, So getting distracted by the commercials, gotta turn it down a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So you got that. I do have a Discord launch, which is on the main site. In the pinned messages, there's the link for NBA for the NBA League Pass, if you wish to purchase it. And then of course I'm part of Odd Shopper, but I'm still getting some details figured out because there's some confusion there. But that gets there, I'll be posting a lot of betting content. So have fun with all that. I think that is it for now. Got all the basic stuff out of the way. And it is time for football. We're showing you the Steelers lead the series between the Bengals. 70-39 out of the 4-4. Showing the 4-4 in the last 8 minutes, but the Steelers are 14-4 at Cincy under head coach Mike Tomlin. 30 degrees here in Cincinnati, 11-mile-an-hour winds. Makes it feel like 20. It's like the Bengals will get the ball first. And we are underway. Fielded at the 10-yard line by the Bengals, returns up past the 30, gets knocked down at about the 35-yard line. That's where the Bengals will begin this first drive. Now here comes Joe Burrow, who's had a very weird season. Oh, big concern here for the Bengals is that he said earlier this week that his wrist injury, it affects him, especially in the cold, and it's below freezing here, so gotta wonder how the passing game will feel with that wrist. Tight end in motion, and then goes next to Joe Burrow to his right. Burrow back to pass on his first jump. It throws, and it's incomplete to Jamar Chase. He had to step up in the pocket. He threw it just low. Chase could not come up with it. Sorry. Yeah, they just said this time of his weird season, they confirmed Joe Burrow is 0 for 4 when he throws for over 300 yards this year. It's insane. Handoff, and that gets shut down behind the line. Looks like Keanu Benton might have been the first one there. But there are plenty of Steelers in the backfield to take Chase Brown down. So that's going to be third down and 11. Really unit there. There you go. Third down and 11. Bengals looking for something. Running back motion lines up next to the slot receiver. 4-man rush, but the play is blown dead. False start. Back him up 5 to make it 3rd down and 16. That's left tackle Orlando Brown Jr., who's playing for the first time since week 8, I believe they said. He needs all the help they can get on the offensive line. Getting Brown back should help, but that was a bad mistake by Brown here on 3rd and 11. Burrow back, quickly underneath. It's Jamar Chase who breaks a tackle, then gets tackled at about the 43-yard line, well short of the marker. And the Bengals will punt after going 3 and out. Like a soft zone against Patrick Queen. And then Queen missed the tackle there, went too high. DeMonte Casey was one of the ones that stopped him there. Here comes the punt. Oh, I should probably just realize I should probably screen share. Yeah. Yeah, that might be helpful. So you don't have to look at my face the whole time. There's the punt. Fair catch at the 15 by Calvin Austin. And that is where the Steelers will take over. Now here comes Russell Wilson. He's been great for the Steelers, surprisingly, this season. Well, he's been great, but like he still has issues to work out. Like his main problem is that he wants to go deep and he kind of panics when he doesn't have a second option. Or when that like first option is taken. Needs to be more decisive with these underneath crossers. Tied in motion, flying with from one side to the other. Listen back, looking, fires over the middle, incomplete. Flag is down though at the end of the play. And the receiver is down. Calvin Austin is on the ground on the first offensive play. Flags are down probably for unnecessary roughness. And let's see what happens here. They do call pass interference there in 59 on the Bengals. Didn't see what the name was. And there is a timeout on the field for Calvin Austin's injury. And that was a really, honestly, like yes, by the letter of the law, that's the correct call, but it was close. It was close. Like if he is able to delay that just a little bit, that is a perfect hit and a perfect play. But the margin between perfection and a bad play is so small. So it doesn't matter that it's close, it's still a penalty. Actually, now that it's injured, I can check the play-by-play real quick. Just to see. No, it's Davis Gaither. Still, either way, not a good sign there. Well, Calvin Austin suffered a concussion, a possible concussion a few weeks ago against the Washington Commanders. So I should do some more still. Suffered a concussion against the Washington Commanders, which freed up new trade acquisition Mike Williams for the game-winning touchdown. Let me just sending my links out. There we go. So just sending out a couple more shit. Makes sense. And who pinged me? Oh, that's mod stuff. Awesome. Okay, we are back here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Waiting for an update in Austin. He is up and he's staying on the sideline with his helmet on. So he probably just got the wind knocked out of him, especially with how cold it is. Receiver in motion. Looks like that's Van Jefferson moving around. Wilson calling audible. 3 seconds to go on the play clock. They get it off. Play action. The screen to Harris. They get the blockers. Trying to juke his way up. Gets to the 45-yard line. A gain of about 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Roger Jones there talking with Trey Hendrickson after the play. And 2nd and short. See here. If you're showing Steelers, no, Bengals are 8th in rush defense, 26th in pass defense, though. Rush play action, steps out, rolls out, incomplete. Pressure got there quick. It was supposed to be a quick throw, but the coverage was there just enough to make Russ panic, and he had to throw it over the head of Van Jefferson. 3rd down and 3. Looked like the pressure came up the middle, but even then the tackles struggled a little bit, so he couldn't just bounce out and extend the play as long as he wanted to. 3rd down and 3. Looks like Frymuth lined up outside. Went in motion a bit. Calvin Austin is back on the field. Quick slant, receiver fell, picked off. Cam Taylor Britt going down the sideline. That is a pick 6. Disaster for the Steelers right off the bat. Oh my god, look at the receiver just fell. 51-yard pick 6. What happened? Oh, that might have been a little bit of PI there, but like Pickens seemed to stumble out. Taylor Britt kind of helped him to the ground. And then he just had a free touchdown waiting for him. Good God. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is good. Bengals lead 7-0 on disaster for the Steelers. Pickens hit the ground. Cam Taylor Britt took off. Oh my God. I don't. I don't even know what to say at this. Like, I even wrote a couple articles saying, "Hey, probably should, probably should take them seriously." But they're the mini bots, so they should take them seriously. Don't play down the competition. And they just gift them a touchdown. It's can't believe it. Although I will say this. The first play of the game was a PI on the Bengals on. Again, it was close by level law that was PI. I don't know if they were calling that makeup call or if they just didn't see that as PI. Because again, that was like kind of close to PI on Pickens. I mean, refs are inconsistent. Why am I questioning this? I should know. I should know this by now. I know better than that. I should go ahead and get some. Go and get some stuff ready for the next commercial break. I'm looking at it, but I do have an ultimate roster queued up. And I'm looking at what the theme is. But damn. Now, as another thing I've noticed, like George Pickens probably the biggest sore loser on the field. So whether he thinks that play was his fault or not, he's gonna be pissed off. So, and again, if I'm Tomlin, if I'm Arthur Smith, I'm telling him like, hey, get pissed off, use that aggression against the Bengals, just annihilate the corner at the point of attack. Here's the kick from McPherson, and it's a touchback fielded by Jalen Warren. So the rules analyst there says that should have been an illegal hand to the face there, even though it wasn't to the face. So the refs would normally call that hands to the face. Roll out, Russ hits his man on the sideline. Looks like that's Fryermuth. Gets a gain of 7 there to the 37. Second down and 3. Again, there's Tomlin talking to Pickens there. Second and 3. Pass play here, trying to cut up into the C gap. It gets maybe 2 yards there from Harris. Looked like Jenkins was there on the tackle. I don't understand a lot of Arthur Smith's toss concepts, especially with Najee Harris. Don't toss it with Harris. If you want to toss it, put Jalen Warren or Cordell Patterson in there. Don't do it with Najee. He's a north to south guy. He's not east to west. Wilson back underneath, wide open, first down. Harris trying to break tackle, spins out, still going into the 40, down to the 36-yard line, to the 37 there of Cincinnati. Steelers have a little response here. Just got a little response to that horrible first drive. And then, like the zone defense, they left Najee wide open at the line of scrimmage. And then he just does the rest. First and 10. Handoff to Harris. Spins out of a tackle, pushing to the 30-yard line. So they'll give him the 31 instead. It's like it looks like they're spinning out Mike Hilton, Mike Hilton's grass, the former Steeler there. Again, receiver there in motion. Looks like that's Mike Williams, who only has one reception, the game winner against the Commanders. Wilson, 5-step drop, dumps it off underneath. Harris gets the first down to the 25. A heavy dose of Najee Harris in this game. And so far, it's working. They're showing a scoring update. Showing a wide open pass to Jonathan Taylor. Honestly, Richardson just floated that one up there for no reason. Almost didn't get the score there because of that. So 7-3 Colts over the Patriots. Play action. Screen pass here to Najee Harris. He's got Broderick Jones out in front. And he gets hit out of bounds for a gain of 8. It looked like he was running in slow motion there. And still got 8 yards. Now Harris might be hurt. Harris might be hurt on the play. I was saying it looked like he was running in slow motion. Yeah, it looked like he stumbled there, hurt his leg. He's struggling. Talking with the trainer, he's still hunched over where he got knocked out of bounds. Jalen Warren's in the back now. Quick screen here to Pickens. Get to the outside. Breaks tackle. Touchdown Steelers. George Pickens answers right back. And you punch the ball into the stands. That's how you recover from a mistake. It was like Ben Skowronek with a good block there. See off the edge. Cat took out 2 guys. Broke tackle from the 3rd man. And look. That's how it's done. You tell him, look, we know you made a mistake and we know Najee Harris is hurt. So look, we need you. We need you at this particular moment. Extra point is good from the Wizard of Oz. I almost said legend like a dumbass. The Wizard of Oz gets it through and the game is tied. So let's go ahead and do a little ultimate roster now. I do hate how I have to actually delete and then make a new one, but it's what it is. Must have been when Josh McDaniels was the head coach. Oh my god. I mean, Derek Carr's got to be the first option. I think it was 5 before Peyton was there. Derek Carr, Devontae Adams at receiver. Running back. Jacobs, I mean, feel bad. I don't entirely remember those. Was Demarius Thomas on those teams? Marius Thomas, 2010. I'll throw him in there as the flex. She probably should have done Thomas over Adams, but it is what it is. Tight end, Darren Waller, probably. For running back, I was thinking about Peyton Hillis, but again, just kind of a 1-year wonder with Cleveland. This went quick, so I'm locking it in. How'd I do? Which that's only counted when he was on the Josh McDaniels team, didn't it? Son of a bitch. So was it Kyle or I don't feel bad about that. Kyle Orton is I don't feel bad about Kyle Orton. Name is No Sean Moreno. That is a name as a blast from the past. And Daniel Graham, again, I don't feel bad about not knowing that. I don't feel about not knowing Daniel Graham. First time I ever heard his name. Like, holy shit. When we go with the Broncos tight end, I would have gone with Owen Daniels. And we are back here in Cincinnati after the Steelers tied the game up. Russell Wilson, quick screen to George Pickens. And they're showing it was a 7-play, 70-yard drive that took 4 minutes off the clock. Boswell boots it deep, fielded at the 5. So the return, and he gets annihilated at the 24 there. Miles Killebrew, the special teams captain and Pro Bowler, made the hit. What was it? An injury up there on Harris? They're showing, so no update. They're just saying that Najee Harris is on the bench with some oxygen. First and 10 here from the 25. Play action. Burrow dumps it off to his tight end for a couple of yards. Looked like it was Drew Sample. Joey Porter Jr. made the tackle. Yeah, it was Sample. Yeah, Burrow had pressure in his face right after the play action. He was lucky to get a couple of yards and not have it either batted down or picked off, sacked, whatever. Second and 8. Burrow quick pass caught. Gain of about 7 on the play. And Mike Gesicki, the starting tight end there. It's third down and short. For the Bengals cut 7 points before they got a first down. It's insane. Third down here in 2. 6.5 to go in the quarter. Najee looks to be okay as they pan him on the sideline. Third and 2. Burrow escapes, looking, fires, caught by T. Higgins at the 45-yard line, first down. His first few options were all taken. Look at this. The Steelers did a nice job of passing up assignments on the back end. Burrow steps up, looks, T. Higgins follows him, finds his quarterback, gets the play. Deshaun Elliott tried his hardest to rip it out. Higgins bobbled it a bit, but still easily a catch and a first down. Handoff up the middle. Chase Brown's got some first down to the 41-yard line of Pittsburgh. Big run there for his. That might have been his first carry of the game. No, that's the second carry. His first one went for a loss. Yeah. So Chase Brown here, during the 5th-round pick in 2023. 90 scrimmage yards in each of his last 3 games. Handoff again, going up the middle. As another seam. 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown Chase Brown. Horrible run defense on that drive for the Steelers. Chase Brown had some huge holes. His interior offensive line doing some work there. Bengals retake the lead. This might be a shootout. And they're showing the knee might be down. Like, even if the knee is down, it's at the 1-inch line. So Minka Fitzpatrick and Joe Porter try to prevent the score. I think it's the longest run of the regular season of this. Replay assist stepped in saying he is just short. So first and goal at the half-yard line, take the touchdown off the board. But still, it's first and goal. First and goal from the half-yard line. If the Bengals don't punch it in for 6, there's problems. Bengals do bring in the extra offensive lineman. They're showing up, his knee is down. The ball is at the half-yard line. But so you could probably just sneak it in here. Handoff, touchdown. There it is. All that really did was lower his yards per carry because he had to get a half-yard touchdown run. 13-7. Hey, what's this actually down here? My bad. Once this commercial break hits, I'll go ahead and we'll do a score update. Let's see. Snap good, hold good, kick is good. Bengals retake the 7-point lead. Chase Brown doing some work on that drive. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get some scores going. Falcons have a 7-3 lead over the LA Chargers. Cardinals and Vikings tied at 3. Cardinals are in Minnesota territory looking to take the lead. Colts have a 7-6 lead over the Patriots. The Jets just scored on an 8-yard touchdown pass to Devontae Adams. So they lead 6-0 pending the extra point. Commanders with a 14-0 lead over the Tennessee Titans. People talking about Commanders might be struggling. Commanders might not be good anymore. Titans looking decent. They might be coming back. Yeah, that seems to be a lie. Texans Jaguars scoreless with under 3 to go in the first quarter. Do we have games going on in other sports, or is it just the football as of now? The Red Wings lead the Canucks 1-0 at the end of the first period. Let's go basketball. No basketball, although the first game will be Pacers Grizzlies and Magic Nets at 2:30 Central Time. We're gonna let's see if there's any news around the league. Oh, I just saw that the extra point in the Jets game got blocked, so it remains 6-0 there. I don't see much there. Cool. And so the Titans coughed up the ball again. Washington takes over, so that game already looks to be over. That's a rip. There's the kick. Touchback there, fielded by Cordero Patterson. First down and 10 from the 30. Another showing like the Bengals' issues with closing out the game's 5 losses when scoring at least 25 points. So our first quarterback all-time lose back-to-back games in regulation with 300 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 0 picks. Insane. Handoff here to Patterson, it looks like, gets a gain of 2. So Najee is still on the bench. And here they're showing the pass here to Adams' little sideline fade. It's a goal line fade. Wilson back. Quick throw to the sideline, low and incomplete. Looking for Van Jefferson. If he hit the ground before he was able to secure it. That was a bad pass by Wilson. Yeah, it definitely hit the ground first on replay. I mean, he had the man open, just missed him. 38. Okay. Russell Wilson 6 of 9 for 69 yards. If he didn't have a pick six, I'd say nice. Gets the snap. Here comes the blitz. Underneath, caught. Gets the. It's the first down. George Pickens spinning. Gets into Bengals territory to the 46. That kind of look like bad defense from the Bengals. They hit Pickens on the crosser. Flag is down, though, at the end. Let's see here. They hit Pickens for taunting. What did he do after the play? So during the play, Pickens almost dropped it. I didn't notice that. It confused me at first that he did. What did Pickens do? Drop the football on the linebacker. Great. And Brother Jones is there telling him, be smart. Because the time calls are soft, but still, you can't do that. First and 10, Jalen Warren in the backfield, so Najee Harris still probably seeking a little bit of treatment. Steven motion. Play action, Russ dumps it off there to Fryermuth, who gets a gain of about 3. Second down 7. Russ rolling right immediately. Dumps it off there to Darnell Washington, who gets the first down, gain of 9. Darnell Washington has started coming to his zone as a receiver. And even then, well, it looked like Mike Kelly missed the tackle on him, and he just stumbled on his own trying to do it. By the way, Commanders lead the Titans 21-0. It's insane. 4, 3, 2. Delay a game on the Steelers. Back them up back into their own territory. So first and 15. I'm just impressed that Mike Tomlin didn't burn a timeout on that. Can't believe he was actually smart enough to not kill a timeout and accept first and 15. So they're showing here, Najee Harris is on the sideline. He's been cleared from injury. There you go. 2 touchdowns and none for my guy Joey Ballgame. Wilson back underneath, caught by Patterson. Tries to shimmy, gets to about the 46 for a gain of 9. Underneath to Patterson. Yeah. Wilson back underneath, dumps it off to Patterson again, gets the first down. But the Bengals don't have any. They don't have anything for this dump off game. The string Jets got a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. I don't know who Davis is, but he caught a 4-yard touchdown. 1st and 10 here at the 38. Hand off to Passon, tries to bounce it outside, breaks a tackle, cuts upfield, has a lane, gets the first down to the 25, gain of 13. Passon showing that he still got it. He still got some ability to move. Looked like he was supposed to go up the middle. That hole close, bounced up, broke a tackle. Great vision there by the veteran, former wide receiver. Van Jefferson moving around. Wilson calling out an audible. Jefferson goes in motion. Toss play here to Passon. Pushing, gets game tackled after a gain of 2 to the 23. 2nd and 8. And it looks like there's an injured Bengal on the field. It's Jenkins. He's still on the ground, trying to get up on his own. These two in knee. And the trainers have not come out yet. For whatever reason. This is Chris Jenkins, who already has 5 tackles on the day. That is insane for a defensive tackle. Jenkins was part of the gang tackle there. He does make his face mask does make contact with Passon's head, and there's a lot of body weight falling on top of him specifically. 3 seconds left to go in this first quarter, and they bumped up to 5 seconds. The good thing once he comes off the field, they'll just roll the 5 seconds and take the end of the quarter. 30-second break. But with that and the and of course coming up, I'll just go and load up Immaculate Grid. Take that off. Let's go to Immaculate Grid. Let's go to football. The Giants, Browns, Falcons, Rams, Commanders, and Chiefs. Okay. If they are taking Jenkins off the field, he is walking under his own power. Get out of here, Ed. You gotta think. Okay, my first thought, get backup quarterbacks. Fitzpatrick does not fit any of these. Damn. Oh, they might actually run a play here. They bumped it up to 10 seconds now. 2nd and 8 at the 23. They're not winding the clock yet. There you go. Will they actually run this play, or they just try to make him jump? 5, 4, 3. They don't run the play. Try to get him offside sandwich into the first quarter. Now let's see here. There's McCown. No, even then, Josh McCown doesn't fit with any of these. What's some of these other like veterans that bounce around from place to place? Okay, gotta think. Gotta think this through. I mean, Giants, Commanders. I mean, first option is Landon Collins. I'm trying to get a little, trying to get a little bit of a rarity score. But yeah, like in division, you think that there'd be quite a few people back and forth. Let's see here. I'm struggling here, actually. I'll just go ahead and go Landon Collins because I can't think of anyone else. Is that 28%? Thought it'd be a little bit higher, but I'll take it. I think. Not Flacco. No, not Flacco. Wait. Dobbs? No, not Dobbs. Not Locke. Heineke, maybe? Heineke. 13% there. Okay. There you go. You got something. Who the Rams had as a backup? Oh, they did have Wentz, but again, Wentz couldn't play for the Chiefs. We are back here, so I'll come back to this later. I'll fail at this in a little bit. Go second down and 8. First, you have it marked at the 23-yard line. Wilson back, looking, fires deep for the end zone. Touchdown! Calvin Austin III got injured on the very first play. He comes back to catch a strike over the middle, back-to-back games with a deep touchdown reception. First play of the second quarter. Bakes outside, goes inside, and there is no safety help against the speedy Calvin Austin III. Ten-play, 70-yard drive. Second touchdown pass by Russell Wilson. Extra point from Boswell is good. And we are locked up at 14. I mean, the Steelers have proven recently that they can get into shootouts. And they can win those shootouts if needed. That wouldn't be ideal, but it's not the worst thing that happened to Pittsburgh. It might be the worst thing that happened in Cincinnati because they can't defend them. For being completely honest. Yeah, they're just doing a quick 30-second break here. Because we are already back. So during the time I have Russell Wilson equated the AFC North football to Game of Thrones, and apparently didn't like expand on that. It's cool, I guess. Here's the opening kickoff. Touchback there. So this week is my cause, my cleats around the league. When that started, like the whole thing from that was from a couple of ex Steelers. Like D'Angelo Williams and William Gay borrowed a pair of Vikings cleats because they were purple to represent like domestic violence awareness. They're showing some of these Bengals cleats. Quick screen here to Chase. Missed tackle there. Gets about 8 yards on the screen. Second down and 2. Doing Jamar Chase is on an unreal pace right now. Like 162 receptions, like no, 112 receptions, 1,600 some yards, and 18 scores. Down, handoff, breaks a tackle, gets the first down. This Steelers defense has no answer for this running game. Who's that? That's not. I gotta check to see. Was that was Khalil Herbert for trade acquisition from the Chicago Bears. It looks like there might have been a false start. They're not going to call it. Going deep, and they're going to call pass interference on Joey Porter Jr. He was lined up against T. Higgins. They call holding at least and not PI. If they didn't hold him, you can't grab him around like that. At least it's just holding and not DPI. But then in the production meeting, Joey Porter was talking to them saying like I'm he's got like long arms, so it looks like he's holding when he's really not. Because it looks like he gets his arms around dudes. So 10. Play action, going over the middle, dropped. With T. Higgins, Porter again in the matchup with them as they went over the middle. Second and 10. Burrow has a glove on the sideline to keep his hand warm during those conditions. Odd little formation here. Almost looks like Wildcat. Burrow takes the snap. Steps up. He's got running room and he slides after a gain of about 7, 8. There's all kinds of room after the snap. They're down in 2. Burrow looking, dumps it off, gets the first down. It's Chase Brown to the 30 for a gain of 6. Steelers defense looks like they're taking the game off. Showing here Anthony Richardson just quarterback power for a touchdown to make it 14-9 Colts over the Patriots. First and 10 at the 30. Burrow back, swing pass to the running back Chase Brown. Gets dragged down for a gain of 4 by Peyton Wilson, the rookie. Yeah, this is going to, yeah. Y'all like bang advice? Here's some bet the over in this game. Oh my god, Washington's up 28-0 on the Titans. Burrow back, looking, escapes pressure, dumps it off, incomplete. Flag is down. Gotta think it was holding. They back him up 10 yards on the holding call on Drew Sample. How about the TJ Watt did move over to the other side to confuse this Bengals offense. Have him lined up against Orlando Brown. And after the penalty, that's 2nd and 16. Yep, held Patrick Queen. And even then, yeah, he got flagged for a holding, but that was a good hold. If he doesn't hold Queen, Burrow hits the turf. That was a good play. Back looking underneath, caught first down. Mike Gesicki on the reception there had Patrick Queen in coverage. Queen had no help over the middle. So that was a bad first. So Queen was beat off the line of scrimmage. Horrible coverage by Patrick Queen there. 1st and 10. Play action, rolling out. Burrow looking under pressure, goes deep for the end zone, incomplete. But then Porter with a horrible play to pull his receiver down. Horrible decision by Porter. He was on Andre Yoshivas and he just yanks him down for no reason. The DPI on Porter. 1st and goal at the 1. Sam Hubbard has checked into the game for the Bengals. Lined up as fullback. It goes in motion. Handoff. And Brown gets annihilated by Cameron Hayward 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So the defense did something on the play, but holy crap. You gotta think Chase Brown seeing stars after that hit. Hayward exploding through the right. With the left tackle, Brown just missed his block. 2nd and goal. And the Bengals will call a timeout to save the delayed game. 9:58 to go before the half. So while they're doing the quick break, I'm going to just check on my check on some of the picks in this league, pick'em league I'm in. Remember, what do I have? Shit, I actually took the Steelers +3. Forgot about that. So the Steelers +3 and the Bengals -7. Burrow back looking, escaping, jump pass, wide open touchdown to Jamar Chase. Whatever the Disney, the Steelers are struggling in man, struggling in zone. The Steelers defense has no offense for anything the Bengals are doing. What was Dante Jackson doing? Why was he slowing down on that play? I feel like he wasn't too sure about what to do on that. Extra point is good. 21-14 Bengals. My God. So I won't say who's who, but oh wait, no. That's the wrong thing I clicked on, but I guess I'll do Immaculate Grid again. Show the other thing later. Chiefs. Hmm. Uh, I almost want to say Falcons and Chiefs share like some backup receiver recently, but I can't think of who it is. The Chiefs have had a lot of receiver. And they did have Kadarius Toney. You know what? Maybe I'm lucky enough to where people already forgot about him. 75%. Holy shit! The people did not forget about him. Okay, that is problem. Giants Rams. They did have a. They did have a. I think it was Leonard Floyd. No, they had some defense. They had some pass rusher. Brown Chiefs. Oh, what's his name? Can quarterback around the turn of the millennium. I don't think it was Bono. I don't think it was Elvis. Shit. There's a quarterback. This one's gonna give me like this one's gonna be one of the more rare options. Oh, they had a quarterback. What's the bitch's name? Can't remember. We are back here in Cincinnati. One of Mike Tomlin's favorite things is to raise hell in December. Also, they're showing Steelers better raise hell in December, but yeah, they're showing Bengals lose for touchdown receptions in the season. Leader is Carl Pickens in 95. Okay, feel it here by Patterson, makes a move, cuts up. Goes out of bounds at about the 32. It's amazing that they actually let Patterson return a kick, even if they didn't want to. So, Chairman, there's your one touchdown from Joey Ballgame. But that was a 21-yard return by Cordero Patterson. First and 10 at the 32. Play action. Wilson steps up, goes over the middle, caught by Patterson to the 49 of Cincinnati. Patterson been getting heavily involved in this game, especially while Harris takes a breather. Uses Mike Hilton on that play. First and 10 into Cincy territory. At 16 rush yards, 37 receiving yards, and now 21, I think it was, 21 return yards. They do hand off to they hand off to Najee, who gets a gain of 9 to the 40. Flag comes in late behind the play. Harris don't. Najee better not be taunting. You better not be tying on that. Face mask on Cam Taylor Britt. Yep, just got under the. It was almost safe, but he just barely got at the very end. So that puts the Steelers at the 25-yard line. They're back in business. Wilson back looking underneath. Najee pushing for a gain of 6 to the 19. They enter the red zone. My God. 20 go. It's second down and 4. Mike Tomlin vowed to be better with red zone offense and red zone defense this week. Who jumped? They're calling that a false start on. Yep, Isaac Seumalo, the left guard, jumped. So that'll be a second down and 9 now, back outside of the red zone. So keep peeking over at the GameCast screen. It's nice to finally have a game where my live feed is in front of the GameCast. That's really nice to see. Second down and 9. And Jefferson in motion. Handoff up the middle. Harris pushing. Gets you about the 20. It'll be third and 5. Although with how the Bengals are getting touchdowns, you don't want to sell for a field goal here. To the Steelers, you are not happy with the field goal. Flat comes in late again. Unnecessary roughness on the ex-Steeler, Mike Hilton. Steelers get a free first down. It would have been third down and 5. What did Hilton do exactly? Looks like he's blocked. It's a matchup between him and Ben Skoranek. He grabs Skoranek's face mask, but then they always get the second guy. You could argue Skoranek might have deserved it, but they always get the second guy, and Hilton grabbed the face mask as well. First and goal at the 10. I feel like it should be close to more like the 7. Tossed by the Harris. Doesn't matter. He's got a hole. Touchdown. Najee Harris, his first rushing touchdown of the day. I feel like I should go ahead and make a bet on touchdown on someone else to get a touchdown in this game because holy crap. Big hole there. Zone read on the toss, cuts up, goes in untouched. Killer penalties for the Bengals gave the Steelers life. Snap good, hold good. Boswell ties the game again. 21. Just over 7 to go in an absolute barn burner of a game. Let's look at scores around the league. Chargers lead the Falcons 9-7. Falcons are about to punt it away. Cardinals Vikings tied at 6. Patriots lead the Colts 16-14. I did originally have Patriots +3. My best bets, swap them out for Raiders Chiefs. This game the Raiders worked. So they're showing the back. I hate most commercials, but I do love the backup quarterback commercial. So Jets lead the Seahawks 21-13. That one certainly looked like a little barn burner. Commanders up 28-0, and they're in the red zone again. The Titans are dead. Considering it's December 1st, you gotta wonder if Brian Callahan, first year head coach, gets fired after this game. I mean, I know the Commanders are good, but the Titans just seem dead. Texans lead the Jaguars 6-0. Oh, there must have been a fight because I'm looking here at Texans Jaguars. I just saw it's a disqualification for two guys. So two guys must have gotten ejected. Hang on. Hang on. I want to look to see what happened for this fight. Come on. Okay. We're back here in Cincinnati, but I still want to see what happened. Yeah, we were back here in Cincinnati. Just waiting. Well, looks like Lost got hurt on the play. They're still spilled over to the Jaguars bench. There's the kickoff here. Field at the goal line, returned. Moving out to the 30. He's got a hole, breaks a tackle, gets to about the 39. So Trevor Lawrence may have been injured on that one point. Oh my God. There's a thick six. Leonard Williams of the Seahawks. Defensive tackle with a pick six of 99 yards. Maybe. Oh, so not 99. That's stupid. Like 91, 92 yards. Still, holy crap. So handoff here for the Bengals. Gets about 5 on the play to the 42. Maybe 4 yards. They officially marked him out about to this 37 and a half. I got multiple things going on here. Crap. 6. Throw back. King going deep. Caught on the sideline. Yoshi Voss took a big hit from Deshaun Elliott and held on for the first down. Throw back. Quick throw. Caught. Breaks a Ooh. Almost broke the tackle, but ended up just diving forward for a gain of 5. And they're showing the play to Yoshivas. I almost want to see a replay on that, but it's too late to get a good replay. See if he actually caught it in bounds or not. Second and 4. They're just showing Aziz Al-Shaair. Got ejected for the Texans. That's up thrown at him from the stands. Handoff here goes for a first down for Chase Brown. Gain of 5. What is defense? First and 10 here. Play action. Burrow stepping up. Gets sacked. Ball is free. Steelers have it. Defense finally does the thing. There it is. Brent Jordan Watt with the strip sack. T.J. Watt with the strip sack. It was bounced around a little bit. Peyton Wilson tried to pick it up. Yeah, let me see who ended up recovering the ball. It was Preston Smith, the other trade acquisition for the Steelers. Steelers defense badly needed a play, and there it is. That is exactly they had to have. But if you're anyone that questions me, like why I say TJ Watt wins games as opposed to the defensive scheme, that shit is why. Defense is struggling, they were bending and breaking. TJ Watt fixes everything. Officially, Mac Jones is in the game for Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. So like that's a horrible game, but like that's what I kind of wanted to keep track of because of that fight. So friendly reminder at halftime, halftime I'm gonna take the break, take a sack. So just get distracted really easily. But yeah, at halftime, I'm gonna walk away, take a break, get some water, probably get some food, move on. Of course, I will be back before the start of the second half. There's a 15-minute break, and I don't want to talk for the whole time. I highly doubt everyone wants to hear me talking for 15 minutes with no context whatsoever, nothing else going on. Both teams have one turnover on the game. Bengals Bengals scored on a pick six. Let's see how the Steelers respond here. They get at their own 39. Play fake. Wilson rolls, dumps it off to Jalen Warren, who's got a convoy ahead of him. Gets the first down, breaks a tackle, still going. Brought down at about the 32-yard line. Steelers looking to take the lead immediately. Big play there from Jalen Warren. What? Both defenses decided to take the week off outside of one entire play. First and 10 here at the 32. Wilson back looking. Goes right. Underhands it. Try to underhand to Pruitt. It's incomplete. He was lucky that was incomplete. If Pruitt caught that, it would have been a huge loss. Second and 10. And 10. Wilson rolling out, looking sideline, incomplete. Broken up there. This Josh Newton broke it up. 3rd and 10. This game, Wilson's 15 of 20 so far. Both teams are 2 of 3 on third downs. Wilson dumps it off, dropped by Fryermuth. Bengals defense does make a stand when it matters most. So here comes Chris Boswell, who is currently on pace to shatter nearly every record, every kicking record for a single season, 50 yards here. So in his career, he is 30 of 31 against the Bengals, with the one miss being in that acid trip of a Week 1 game in 2022. The yard snap good, hold good, kick is perfect. The Wizard of Oz does it again from 50. 24-21 with 3.5 to go. Bengals get 7 off of the interception. Steelers get 3 off of the fumble. 24-21. Let's see. So Steelers will get the ball to begin the second half. Let's see here. Oh, apparently the Titans actually made it stop and still 28-0. Congratulations. Jets Seahawks is high scoring too, 21-16. Holy. Cardinals lead 9-6 at halftime. Patriots lead 16-14, almost at half, but they are at the Indy 7. Chargers lead 9-7 at the half. There. Hang on, give me a second. These are best bets. Where is it? This one. This is the one I want. Best bets from around the league. I'm up here. I got the Packers right and the Raiders right. I do have the Steelers. So far, that's hitting. Okay, I got my +3. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't stupid and got -3. Got +3. So honestly, as long as this continues to be a shootout, that's probably gonna hit. Then I got Bills -7 tonight, going up against. Okay, yeah, friend. I'm not gonna say who is who. Don't want to rat out anyone's identities, but that's what that looks like currently. Season rankings, Amanda and James up top. In 4th place, but still, it's those two, and then a pretty big drop off between me and Cardines. They're showing up Hard Knocks with the AFC North. It's gonna be stupid. Like 45 combined points, which is the most in the first half of a game between these two teams ever. And that is a touchback for the Bengals. They get it at the 30. And you move that up. Should be okay. 1st and 10. Play action, Burrow back, throws underneath, caught by Chase. For a hold, dives forward for a gain of 6. Second and 4. If the Steelers defense can get a stop here, that would be huge. Showing 4 possessions, punt, touchdown, touchdown, fumble. I mean, so with that, it doesn't look like the Steelers defense has been bad, but they've been giving up yards at will outside that first drive. Second down and 4. The Jaguars got a field goal to make it 6-3 Texans. Play. Nope, it is just a handoff. 3-yard run to the 39. It'll be 3rd and 1. I mean, at this point, if you're the Bengals, why not just run it? The Steelers have shown no ability to stop the run. The 3rd and 1, just go ahead and run it up their gut. That felt good. 3rd down and 1 as I stretch my neck. Timeout, Steelers. Not a fan. Not a fan of taking a timeout there, especially when they could easily just get a yard. Third down and 1. And they had the tight end sample in the backfield next to Burrow. Chase goes in motion. Burrow back looking, rolling right. Pumps. Just chucks it up, incomplete. So that timeout did end up working well for the Steelers. Big stop there, 4th and 1. Showing you Porter passes that up, passes T. Higgins off. Excellent. That is, like, you take Higgins on or linebacker, you take that all day. Then there's Mika up top with Jamar Chase. They go trying to go for it on 4th and 1. Tight end trying to move. Oh, tight end sneak. Did they get the Steelers to jump? They're calling a false start. They are calling false start. That was close. They are. Hi, Fireball. They're discussing it right now. One official said false start right off the bat. Let's see if they go with that. Thank you for the close-up of a man's arm. Are they calling false start or offside? Yep, it is on Alex Kappa. The Steelers might have gotten away from that. Invite me and Cole. Steelers may have gotten away with that. By the way, it's 4th down and 6, and now the Bengals will have the punt unit out. Steelers can now bookend these halves with points. That was a huge call.
Hey, did you ever get my message in the group chat, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
So punt bounces out of bounds at about the 18.
I'm waiting for a new mic before I can start recording my bits, but I'm currently writing everything.
Nice. 2-minute warning here in this coked up game. I have one question for you, Fireball. What is defense?
Something that the AFC North loves to forget about when they play each other.
Unless it's Steelers Ravens, then it's all they know.
Speaking of the Ravens, 4:25 p.m. Eagles go down to Baltimore.
Yep.
a very highly anticipated matchup. Derrick Henry versus Saquon Barkley. The two running backs currently leading the resurgence in the running game in the year of our Lord 2024.
I mean, the Eagles and Ravens are basically the same team. Think about running quarterback, power running back that's been dominant.
No, I disagree with that because the Eagles actually have a defense.
I mean, it is weird to see the Ravens not have a defense. Like even as a Steelers fan, like the one thing I always praise the Ravens for is their defense.
It's strange, very strange indeed.
Yeah.
From what I've seen from the Eagles so far, it seems like they've basically gotten everything that they wanted out of Vic Fangio.
Yeah. Or at very least, the Eagles. It took them half the damn season, but they finally started playing up to their ability. It took them way too long, but at
Again,
least they're doing it.
For the longest time, Philadelphia had this massive boner for Fangio, and as it stands right now, it took a couple of seasons to figure it out, and putting in young guns like DeJean and Mitchell. Yeah. But it seems like that boner for Fangio seems to be justified.
Boner, I hardly know her.
This is why you're a virgin.
We are back here in Cincinnati, 1:56 to go after the punt. Steelers take over at their own 19. So Wilson in shotgun. If the Steelers can score here, Bengals will be in trouble. Underneath, the Frymouth caught for a gain of about 7 to the 26. Hurry up to the line. Steelers going quick. They're showing the Bears how you run a hurry up offense. Looks like this is going to be a run play with how Warren is set up behind Wilson. Yep, draw play. Warren gets the first down to about the 32. They got to hurry it up. Clock rolling. 1 minute 15 and counting from the 33-yard line. Wilson back. Underneath. Caught by Freiermuth, and they get it to the 40-yard line. Just trying to move quickly here. Minute to go. You know, this looks like the Raiders' final drive before they fucked the ball. Wilson looked like he was faking the quarterback draw, rolling out, throws, sideline caught to about the 41-yard line to Freiermuth again, and he gets out of bounds. Clock stops at 46 seconds. And they are entering Chris Boswell's field goal range.
This is another thing that I guess the Eagles-Ravens game and the Chiefs in general I would like to bring up at halftime.
Okay, 46 seconds. From the 42 of Cincinnati. Fake the blitz, quick out, caught by Austin. He gets annihilated by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Steelers will take a timeout after the gain of 4 or 5. Second time this game that Austin's taken a huge hit.
Yeah, it looks like Pittsburgh might go 9-8 instead of 8-9.
Jeez. If we go 9-8, this is a failed season.
No. Here's what's going to happen. This is what I predicted all the way back in week 4.
Second and 4.
You're gonna have a very disappointing regular season, squeak into the playoffs, and then make a miracle run to the Super Bowl.
That would require us to have a head coach that actually makes adjustments.
Here's the thing. I predict that it's going to be a perfect storm where Tomlin won't need to make much adjustments.
Second and 4 here. Officially at the 36.5 yard line. Wilson back, dumps it off to Warren. Looks like they might have gone away with a little hole there to the 30-yard line. 30 seconds. You gotta hurry. Are they gonna just clock it, or are they gonna actually run a play? They are gonna run a play. 20 seconds. Wilson back, looking, dumps it up underneath to Warren, who gets to the 16. Timeout now. Gotta call timeout.
Timeout.
Why are they not calling
Timeout.
timeout?
Timeout. What? I can earn. I can.
Why?
Well,
Call timeout now. Mike Tomlin clock management, everybody.
Did they let it run all the way to half?
No, not all the way. Mike Tomlin at least had enough sense to call a timeout before they snapped the ball.
We're like, call a timeout. Immediately, I thought of that clip of Peyton Manning just repeatedly making this symbol with increased frustration.
But yeah, with that Russell Wilson's debut in Denver, ironically. And here's Chris Boswell, who made one from 50 yards a couple minutes ago. This will be a chip shot from 34 yards out.
Watch him shank it.
This is the Wizard of Oz. He does not shank. If he shanks it, I'm going to be sad. Snap good, a hold good, kick is good.
All right, that's good.
27-21 at halftime. So what were you going to say about the Chiefs, Eagles, and Ravens?
All right, so Eagles, Ravens. Yes, the Ravens' defense has been a lot worse. Has been uncharacteristically bad. But the one thing that they apparently exceed at defensive-wise has been the run defense. They've been ranked second coming into this game on the run D, which is going to be a problem for Barkley and crew. However, they've been ranked second to last on passing defense, which is why it's uncharacteristically bad. Meaning we're probably going to see more plays in the air from the Eagles than on the ground.
Yeah.
The Chiefs, however, and you could have said this 2021, 22, even last year. This is a team that doesn't feel like it should have 10 wins now? 10-1?
Yeah. 10-1, 11-1 now.
An 11. This doesn't feel like an 11-1 team.
They're the 2020 Steelers at this rate.
What it feels like is that most of their games had come down to, most of the one-score wins that they had come down to, the opponent had made brutal mistakes over and over and over and over again. And this is frustrating a lot of people.
Yeah. Essentially, God hates us all.
And you got to think, it makes you think, who's going to be the team that doesn't make 3,000 mistakes against the Chiefs, other than the Bills?
The thing that scares me is that the Chiefs will continue to thrive off of that and win the Super Bowl.
That would be the flukiest Super Bowl run that I had ever seen.
Yeah. And you're an Eagles fan.
Yes. The thing about that 2017 run was that Nick Foles is not very good as a starter. He's damn excellent as a backup.
Yeah.
That's how the fact that he came in as a backup week 13 is when Wentz came down?
Like 15s.
It was late in the season. He came down, and the fact that Foles came in was partially the reason why they made it going so far.
Here's my question. It's a good thing Kirby's not here because I know what he'd say. Do you win the Super Bowl if Wentz doesn't get hurt?
Honestly, I'd still say yes.
Yeah.
Wentz was having an MVP season, and
he would have been MVP that year had he not tore his ACL.
Wentz's mechanics were always a problem. However, before he went down with his first major ACL injury, he was more than able to mask it by executing correctly on hero ball and his mobility.
Yeah.
When he went down with an ACL, when his ACL basically exploded for the first time, it basically took away his strengths while exasperating his weaknesses. His mechanical problems from there on only became worse.
Doug Pearson didn't help him out either. It's like, yeah, Wentz is kind of a gunslinger. You know what I should do with that? Make him an option quarterback. I feel like Doug Peterson, like after that Super Bowl, just completely changed philosophies for no particular reason. You won the Super Bowl and decided, let me change literally everything about what I do.
What he basically was the next generation of Andy Reid.
Yeah.
It had a similar run, except that Peterson got it done.
Yeah. Also, real quick, I don't know if you saw this. They're showing on the halftime show, but there was a fight in the Texans Jaguars game.
I did not see that. I remember seeing.
Essentially, Lawrence was rolling out. Linebacker for the Texans came in with a very late hit after he slid.
Who won that game, by the way?
The game is still going on. It's halftime.
Oh, it's also halftime.
Yeah. But yeah, there was a fight. Lawrence goes down. And then as that linebacker and then another player from the Jaguars get kicked out of the game.
So, another thing that I wanted to bring up. Hang on, I got to cross the road. Give me like 10 seconds.
So we currently have a game where the score is 6-9.
I'm noticing a pair of trends in the NFL that are very concerning to me. And I think they're tied together, and it involves young QBs and veteran washed QBs.
What would that be?
Essentially, all in all, the NFL has a massive quarterbacking problem, and it stems from you see complete busts that we would have written off 5-10 years ago. You got, oh god, his name always escaped. Who's the quarterback for the Seahawks?
Geno.
You have Geno Smith. You have
Darnold.
Sam Darnold. You have these
Russell
QBs,
Wilson.
Russell Wilson. You have these QBs that are either completely washed, or were either considered completely washed, or were considered draft busts. And then it changes scenery with coaching, and suddenly they're doing a lot better than what they used to.
Yeah.
And the other half of the problem is when you have all these young QBs showing a lot of problems. You have Will Levis, you have Bryce Young, and to a lesser extent CJ Stroud, although that's probably because he has no help on the offensive line this year.
The Texans, I feel like their coaching staff got way too cocky and just stopped, or just thought they just earned wins because they showed up.
And, well, I mean, I guess being in the AFC South does that to you. But
yeah.
You have all of these, you have new quarterbacks completely struggling. You have old quarterbacks that had struggled previously having rebounds on their careers because they exited their previous coaching staff. And it all boils down to that the NFL not only has a massive quarterbacking problem, it has a massive coaching problem.
Yeah.
And it's getting...
The problem is that these teams want these quarterbacks to be good now.
They want them to be good now, but they also put them in
not good now, so they throw them away.
It's a combination of they want them to be good now, but they also put them in a play. But if you want a quarterback you just drafted to be good now, you have to get a coach who is excellent at developing young quarterbacks really, really quickly.
It's not just that. It's a paradox. You need a great quarterback to have a great team, But you need a great team to have a great quarterback, offensive line, weapons, coaching.
And I'm counting at like half the league has coaches that either have very significant flaws or just downright awful.
Yeah.
And it's gotten to the point where we're in the past couple of years, we have seen teams, the coaching in some teams have been so awful that they have started firing them at rates that we haven't seen before, to the point where the Steelers' offense was so awful that they had to fire a coordinator for the first time in several decades in the middle of the
Not just
season.
several decades. Like the first time they did mid-season since a guy fired himself in the 30s.
And then you have
The Bears,
the Bears just last week firing Eberflus,
Eberflus.
which is the first time they had ever fired a coach mid-season, and the first time since the 40s that they ever had a mid-season replacement, and that was only because George Halas was coaching the team, and he just got shipped to Europe to fight in World War II.
Yeah.
All in all, part of the reason, and that all ties all the way back to the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Bills. These teams keep escaping with wins or keep dominating with wins because they have coaches that aren't god awful.
I know.
Also part of the reason. I mean, the Lions have a meteoric rise in their best season in franchise history.
Yeah.
Because
they have a coach.
Because they actually have a coach. They don't have Matt Patricia anymore. This is why the league has been so top heavy as of recently, because there are like 2 or 3 coaches worth a damn.
Exactly. And even then, like, there's still a lot of people that want Sirianni's head on a platter.
Yeah, Sirianni, absolutely. To give him credit, he's starting to learn at least a little about taking the damn points.
Yeah.
When he can. But the Eagles were in the same situation, and then until it came to their bye week, and then Sirianni realized, hey, wait a second, I should probably utilize my offense and defense in the way that makes sense. And suddenly they're on an 8-game winning streak.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like his ass was searing hot earlier in the season.
My God, you would not believe it.
And
even
now, look at how many guys are on the hot seat. Like I can probably tell you 2 coaches that are gonna be one and done this year. One of them might get fired tomorrow, actually.
Which one?
Brian Callahan of the Titans.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, insert tree meme during Brown Steelers playoff game. It was 28-0 at one point in time.
You think it's again the problem is, and it's been this way for a couple of years, good coaching is at a premium now. And there's just nobody is willing to hire anybody who knows ball.
Yeah.
Except for a few select teams that actually want to win.
And even worse, Ben Johnson, one of the few guys out there that does know ball, has constantly said, no, I'm not being a head coach. I'm staying in Detroit.
Well, I mean, that's part. Yeah, actually, yeah. The few that do know ball don't want to go jump into much worse situations than the teams that they're already at. So it creates. We're probably going to see going through the rest of the 2020s, teams like the Lions, Ravens, Chiefs, and Eagles are probably going to be the premier teams for the rest of the decade, all because that they're willing to actually sign and keep coaches that are worth a damn.
Yeah, and of course, it's hard for the Eagles because they lost 2 coordinators after their Super Bowl run, and then Sirianni made god-awful decisions on that front.
But what's made life a lot easier for them is that they managed to, for once, actually lock up their own offensive and defensive coordinators to multi-year deals. This is the first of 2 years for both coordinators.
Yeah.
And considering that things are going pretty well on both sides of the ball for the Eagles, I'm expecting that they probably will get an extension at some point next season, barring a disaster.
Yep. Exactly. And we are back here from halftime. We're back in Cincinnati.
So, final thoughts. If you hate seeing the Chiefs, Eagles, Lions, and Ravens, you probably will want to tune out for the rest of the decade.
Yeah. Although the funny thing about the Ravens, the Steelers own them. They are our bitch. Say what you want about the Steelers, say what you want about the Ravens, but there is one team that Mike Tomlin actually tries to prepare for, like actually puts his all into, and it's the Ravens, and it's into stopping Lamar Jackson, and it works. Right here, Evan McPherson sets up for the kickoff. Steelers ended the last half with a field goal. It's 27-21. They can book in the halves here with points and take full control of this game. Bengals defense, the Bengals defense made one play all game. One whole play in this game. So they got to make some sort of adjustment.
Tomlin's problem is that he doesn't try anymore.
Yeah, it's like he's so stubborn. It's like it's his way or the highway, and his way isn't great. His way is okay. It's not great.
It's his way or the highway, and it's often the highway.
Yeah. Touchback here. Steelers start up at the 30-yard line. And also, speaking of coaches getting fired, Zach Taylor should be gone at season's end. So they're showing there the Steelers. The Steelers average 328 yards per game. They're already at 310. And here you go, Wilson starting off in shotgun from the 30. McCole Pruitt goes in motion. Calling an audible. 3 seconds on the play clock. 2, 1. They get the snap off. Wilson back. Over the middle. Caught. Flag is down. McCole Pruitt gets to the 48. We'll see what the flag is. Are they going to call it a PI? This flag did come in the secondary. Is it OPI? Defensive holding penalty is declined. Big play from the third string tight end, McCole Pruitt. Pruitt was still well open. Welcome in, Brendan. Ravens. Yeah, we were just talking about the Ravens earlier, especially the Ravens-Eagles game. 1st and 10 here at the 47. Bex Koronic in motion. Toss play here. Najee Harris pushing to midfield for a gain of about 2.5. Okay. Let's see. We got to that commercial, that conversation at halftime. So next commercial, 40-10. I mean, the Ravens do own the NFC, so it wouldn't be too surprising.
That's a bold claim.
Yeah, you said the Ravens own the NFC like slaves.
All right.
Second down here. Getting quarter the yards they needed. Right at midfield. Wilson 3-step drop going deep. Has caught there by George Pickens into the red zone. Where Pickens isn't being a sore loser, that dude is one of the best receivers in the league.
Caught by Vanilla AB.
I would say, at very least, Pickens is he got the selfish part out of his system. He's no longer selfish. He's just the biggest sore loser in the league. Like, as long as the Steelers are winning, he doesn't care who gets the ball. Lay flag coming in. It's probably going to be taunting on George Pickens again. If it is taunting on him, he's ejected.
Speaking of being sore,
if they call taunting on George Pickens, his day is done. And Broderick Jones is giving Pickens an earful.
all right,
His day is done. Pickens is ejected.
Oh my!
George Pickens is ejected. That's his second taunting penalty of the game.
Oh my God!
Oh my
And
god. Okay, that's stupid. I mean, they called it for the gun thing, the first down gun thing.
all right,
Wait, did they not actually eject him? They didn't eject him. He's still in the game.
oh my god, this is, oh boy.
But yeah, the NFL is they're soft as fuck for flagging anything that looks like a gun, anything that looks like a weapon.
Someone's gonna bring in one of these players is gonna like perfectly imitate a gun and take the fine and the ejection just to be cheeky towards the NFL.
So yeah, Pickens stays in the game somehow, despite getting two unsportsmanlikes. Toss
I'm
play
gonna
here to Harris, and he gets eaten up behind the line. Loss of 3 on the play. So after the penalty, they spot at the 28, so that run goes to the 31 on the loss of 3.
all right. I'm
So
gonna leave call. I'm gonna be lurking because I'm about to go inside.
Wilson rolling right, looking. He's going to take off himself. Goes out of bounds at the 27 for a gain of 4. I just want to see what. I do need a rules check on that. I'm not getting the Still Nation group chat. See, I do need a rules check. Third down and 8. Yeah, I'll check Twitter after this play to see if they have any options because if all love Steelers things. And timeout here. Is the Steelers were not set. Him out for 3rd and 8. Okay, so after this. Hang on. Let's see here. Also, just got an update here. Calvin Austin is being evaluated for a head injury and is questionable return to the game. Someone has posted the finger gun celebration has become the real life equivalent of Hingle McCringleberry 3 pumps. Third and 8. Wilson back, trying to roll out, just dumps it off. Pull through, only gets a few yards, 4th down. They are in field goal range. Russ was trying so hard to escape the pocket, but everywhere he looked, there was just a guy there and nowhere to go. Here comes Boswell. 42-yard attempt. Snap good, hold good, and it's blocked! The Bengals blocked the kick! That is a big play for the Bengals there. That is huge. So that drive ends with no points. Bengals still have plenty of life. Team George Pickens in the block. This game really is sickles mode. I'm just. This game is insane. Oh, Bengals will take over. Actually, let me see exactly how long was that attempt. Was that the 32? Okay. Oh no, it's fourth. Okay, no, it's first and 10 to 32 now. 42-yard attempt, so they do get it at their own 32-yard line. All right. Now we'll see how the Steelers defense adjusted. So the Bengals really needed that block. Keep it a one possession game. Still have life. First down and 10 here. Running back behind Burrow in the pistol and moves to his side. Still probably going to be a run play with how he's lined up behind him. Handoff. Gets a gain of about 2 yards. Now, one thing I don't completely understand is I showing the block here again. It was Osai that was able to come through in the middle and get in front of it. One thing I don't understand, like if I'm on the field and I see the running back behind the quarterback, I'm yelling run. But here the running back lines up in the slot. Second and 7 comes back in. Oh, now he still lines up as a blocker behind the guard. Barrel back, looking, steps up. Down he goes. He does manage to gain a yard or two on the scramble up the middle. It'll be third down, maybe 5. Yeah, third and 6 officially, but yeah, like I said, it's like when the running back is lined up, but when he's not level, like when the level, it's gonna be a pass play. When it's not level, it's backed up. It's gonna be a run play. If I'm a defensive player, I see that I'm screaming run or pass. And well, that's for traditional lineups. This is not very traditional. Again, looks more like a Wildcat step, but with Burrow as the regular quarterback. Burrow under pressure is able to dump it off. Gets the first down there. That's Hudson, the third string tight end, able to make a little outlet there for Burrow and push his way in. TJ Watt was able to get a hand on Burrow. And it looked like it might have been a defensive back coming in to give Burrow another shot as he threw it. Either way, it's still first down and 10 to the gain of 7. And at the 43-yard line. Handoff. Chase Brown trying to hit the edge. Gets hit out of bounds for a gain of 2. Joey Porter and Landon Roberts were there on the stop. Showing another scoring update here. Oh, they're showing a pick 6 by the Chargers from still 61 yards, and they get the 2. 17-10 Chargers over Falcons currently. Second down and 8. Chase lines up behind the guard as a blocker again. Burrow back. Looking down goes Burrow. Cameron Hayward came right up the gut. Just bullied the lineman in front of him. It took him down. It's going to be third down and long. It was when Larry Ogunjobi got some push on the edge, making Burrow want to step up, and Cameron Hayward was right there. Third down and 16. And they got him for a false start. So back him up 5 more and make it third down and 21. Lower that bit. Okay. Yeah, I kind of thought Brown jump, but usually like that one's kind of questionable. Down to 21. Throw it back over the middle. Caught first down. Soft zone burns the Steelers as T. Higgins gets over 30 yards on that play into Steelers territory. You you can't play. I mean, it's 21, so I can't get too mad at them playing soft zone. But still, they got buried hard on it. Handoff to Chase Brown. He gets swung down by Larry Ogunjobi after a gain of 1. Looks like guys are still joined with each other. Joey Porter's in there. Marius Mims, rookie right tackle for the Bengals. They're showing Elliott and Jamar Chase were going back and forth a little bit. Second down and 9 here now. Higgins goes in motion. Defender doesn't follow him, so it looks like it could be zone. Wait, who's blocking the slot receiver right there? Burrow steps up, throws over the middle, wide open, first down at the 15. To Mike Gesicki. Yeah, like that looked like a free first down before the snap. It was obviously zoned because no one followed the receiver. Nobody was lined up on Gesicki. Patrick Queen tries to cut underneath, but Gesicki wraps around underneath past Queen. Like, I mean, and again, I can't really get mad at him for trying zone because again, neither man nor zone has really been working. So might as well just keep seeing what they can do and seeing what works. Khalil Herbert goes in motion. Chase was in the backfield. Look quickly to Higgins, who they're saying it's a drop and incomplete. I don't know if they were that they should have let that one play because that might have been a fumble. Showing here another scoring update. Cardinals scored to make it 19-6. Cardinals over Vikings. I wanted to take Cardinals plus 3.5. I didn't pull the trigger, and I really should have on that. Because I really liked it. Second down and 10 here from the 15. Being underneath to Gesicki, gets a gain of a few. It's third down. Tomlin did swear to have a better red zone defense. That hasn't been the case so far. Let's see how it works here. Third down and 6. Third and 6. For looking, and that is a coverage sack by definition. TJ Watt was in there. There's a big sack there. I mean, even then, the offensive lineman didn't do that bad. They both There's a looks like Keanu Bay got in there with Watt. Yeah, that was a gang sack. Here's Evan McPherson to cut the lead to 3 by making threes. 15 of 21 this year, longest being 56. 38-yard kick shouldn't be too hard. Snap good, hold good kick is right. Oh, it curves left, but still is good. That looked like it was going down the middle. It is still good though, 27-24. I will be right back so I can get a snack. I returned just in time to watch the kickoff roll out the back of the end zone for a touchback, or rather the side of the end zone at that. Grab some chips, and I'm ready to go. They're showing here how Trey Hendrickson's been pretty much a non-factor in this game. Trey Hendrickson has no tackles and just one quarterback hit on 33 snaps. Trey Hendrickson has been successfully dealt with. 1st and 10. Does play the Harris out of the shotgun. Shovels it for a gain of about 2. And they do start the 20-yard line because the kickoff landed like outside the end zone first and rolled into the end zone. So they get the 20 as opposed to the 30. Flag down. Coleman on the defense. So make that 2nd down and 3 more like it. Second and 2 here. And Jefferson still moving around. Lines up as a tight end. Was calling an audible. Toss play to Harris. Cuts upfield, gets the 1st down. Makes a move, still going 45. Jump cut, and is down at about the 48-yard line. That was about a 20-yard run for Najee Harris. Seahawks update. DK Metcalf is down. That is not good for Seattle. First and 10 here from the 48. Play action. Wilson looking. Fakes the screen. Runs up. Slides back down at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 10. The Bengals defend the swing pass and Rush kind of didn't like any other option. Second and 10 here is officially from the 47-yard line. First back looking, throws wide open up the same 1st down. To about the 30-yard line to Ben Skoranek. Big play there from no one accounted for him no one accounted for the last string receiver. First and 10 here. So Mike Williams is in the game. They didn't. That was weird. Okay. Hand off here to Najee Harris up the middle. Gets a gain of about 5 on the play. Looks like the Bengals jumped off sides. It didn't look like the Steelers jumped to react to that, but they didn't call it. And officially, Calvin Austin III is out with a head injury. Second and 5. So back, rolling, escapes, fires, side him, caught wide open! Touchdown, Pat Fryermuth! Good vision by Russell Wilson. Able to move around. Fryermuth found a soft spot on the defense. They connected and just turned right upfield. And the Steelers now have a 2-score lead. This Metcalf had to be helped to the sideline. Witching has been called in tree court. Actually, probably the Colts-Patriots game. That's probably where the witching hour is being called in for now. Extra point attempt is good. 34-24. Steelers lead by 10. Metcalf is back on the field. Good. Should take me. Oh god, my fantasy team. What the fuck happened to my fantasy team? Aaron Jones hasn't done shit. Still have 5 guys to play, but still, this isn't concerning. The choke ball is going swimmingly. Cousins picked off Chargers ball. The Chargers had a pick six earlier in this game. You want to see stats from this game, though, because it's been insane. Especially the Steelers in 361 passing yards and 86 rushing yards. And even look, they're still spreading the ball out a lot. Pickens with 3 receptions, Fryman with the 6, Najee, Warren, Patterson, Austin, Skoranek, Miko Pruitt, Darnell Washington. That's 9 different guys that have caught a pass. And Van Jefferson got the 10th. It's been named North Carolina interim head coach. Well, in fact, UNC was actually trying to lure Arthur Smith away from the Steelers, but he said no. Check that one out. Joe Mixon is limping. That's bad for the Texans. Yeah. You know, fireball, wait there. There was there was the situation with him in North Carolina. I just posted in the chat. And there's the boot. Fielded at the 6. He's returned out to the 33-yard line. Stopped there by Miles Killebrew again. Showing here the Big Ten Championship between Penn State and Oregon coming up on Saturday. The Bengals, how do they respond down 2 possessions? I should probably go and move this back to the game cast. So back over the middle, caught by T. Higgins to midfield. Looking like I have no. Oh, that's the end of the third quarter, but I have no idea how Burrow only has 178 passing yards. It feels like him, Higgins, and Chase have had a great connection all game long. So let's look around the rest of football while we're in the third quarter break. Jets still lead the Seahawks 21-16, but they are in the red zone. They are in the end of the third quarter. Titans attempting to make a comeback. It's 28-13. Callahan's job might be safe because of a false comeback. Texans lead 13-6, and they're in the red zone to extend the lead. I missed that. Did I scroll down too far? Okay, I did scroll down too far. I was like, that can't be the only games here yet. Patriots lead the Colts 24-17. Cardinals lead the Vikings 19-13. Chargers lead the Falcons 17-13. And that is the update for now. But yes, this is, as Fireball said, the witching hour. Those of you don't know, that's the thing on Red Zone. When they look at fourth quarter one possession games, when the script can flip. And Chargers Falcons 17-13. One thing can happen and Falcons win. Cardinals Vikings, it's 19-13. One thing can flip. Colts Patriots, Jets Seahawks, Texans Jaguars. Most of these games are one possession games. Mm-hmm. Mm. Chips are the first thing I've eaten today. I just needed something. I need something to eat because I'll be writing articles after after the game is over. So yeah, stay tuned to Steeler Nation and my Twitter. Because it sounds like I'll be writing multiple articles today after the game ends. Just need some chips because I'm probably not leaving this office again for another like I'd say like maybe like couple like hour and a half to a couple hours after the game is over. We're about to begin the third quarter at midfield. Officially marked at the Bengals 49-yard line. Bro and shotgun back looking, fires caught by Drew Sample for a gain of about 5. Officially a gain of 6. And this year, the Steelers are the 4th best run defense, 17th best pass defense. Although those numbers might fall, especially after the wrapping of the run defense. 2nd and 4. The 4-man rush, quick throw underneath, caught, first down. Looks like it was Hudson who got to the 36-yard line. First and 10. I'm still surprised Burrow's not even at 200 yards. It's 19 of 23 for 194 in the score. And a fumble. I guess because that one touchdown drive was almost all Chase Brown. Who jumped first? Offense did false start on the left guard for the Bengals. On Cody Ford. Yep, he definitely jumped first. First and 15, back him up 5. Burrow back, looking. Oh, picked! Dante Jackson just gets dragged down. It was Higgins went straight into the air. Dante Jackson comes up with the ball. I think that's his 4th pick of the season. That went straight up into the air off the tip. Yeah, that was a bad throw by Burrow off of the hands of Higgins. Oh, Hayward tipped it a little bit. Hayward tipped it, then Higgins just got his hand up, straight up into the air. Dante Jackson came down with the football, and Higgins did just enough to prevent a pick 6 the other way. Now, the Steelers are in full control of this game. They've got the ball. I think they have it somewhere near midfield with a 10-point lead. They can take control of this game easily. The 1st and 10 at the Steelers 47, according to the Gamecast. Overall, the Steelers still need to defensively. The Steelers need to fix the little things, but these big plays have been huge. Gotta put the chips away from now. Gotta move them away. Seeing if there's any updates that I'm missing. Vikings did kick a field goal making 19-16. So they're trying to come back against Arizona. Seahawks made a field goal to make it 21-19 against the Jets. They're closing in. Commies are in the red zone, so they're just looking to put this game away when that game gets to the fourth quarter. Texans lead 16-6. The end of the third there. And now, of course, this might be the steal of the Super Bowl because with the win here, Tomlin will have yet another non-losing season. 9-8. The big thing for the Bengals, that they're fighting for their lives. If they lose here, they're not officially eliminated, but they're all but done. First and 10. Play action, Wilson back, looking, just throws it at the feet of Darnell Washington. Tries to set up a screen, wasn't there. Flag is down, though, on the defensive side of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be interesting. Maybe an eligible man downfield. That'd be my first guess. Damn, get these chips away from me. Yep, I would decline it if I was the Bengals. Yep, they do decline it. Zach Frazier went too far downfield on the screen attempt. Playing your base control feels really good, very natural, nice. Second and 10. Handoff up the middle. Gets to about the Bengals 49-yard line. Gain of 4. Your third down and 6. Looks like they're not doing much of a huddle here. 4 wide set. They're showing here that the Steelers are 2 for 5 on third down today. Wilson escapes, rolling left, goes deep. Flag is down in the secondary. Ball did go out of play, so it's probably going to be holding on the defense. And yes, I did try to reach back for the chips again. There were multiple flags down, so we'll see what happened here. Holding on the offense. That's a weird call. The fourth down, Bengals finally get a stop defensively. And the Steelers will punt for the first time today. I'm getting another chip. Oh, they're saying okay, so they're saying that there should because Russell Wilson escaped the pocket, the illegal contact was no longer a thing. So there would have been 2 flags, but Russ escaping took away 1. Fair catch there at the 11. 38-yard punt by Corliss Waitman. Steelers lead by 10. Should probably do more immaculate grid. I forgot, yeah, Browns. Think about a quarterback that played for the Chiefs and the Browns. Garcia played for the Niners. I don't know if he played for the Chiefs or not. I heard that Chip coach put him away. Popcorn to kill black there, don't you think? Hey, you can't talk about what you hear. We're there for some of the stuff you've done. You went back in? Right. You parked on the Kettle Black.
I absolutely can talk about that stuff because I have experience. Put the damn chips away.
Just because you say that.
Hey, it's you gaining weight through this, not me.
So what the hell do we do for this immaculate grid? I feel like there's a quarterback that played for the Browns and the Chiefs like back around the turn of the century, but I can't think of who it is. Like some really mid-tier backup quarterback. I think it's not Bono, not Elvis. I don't think it was Jeff Garcia.
Hmm.
Look, here's what's going to happen. I'm not going to think of it now. I'm going to think about it like some point in time tomorrow. It's going to come to me tomorrow like, oh yeah, it's this guy. Fuck. Where the hell is Sky when you need him?
You can always DM him, you know.
No, he's in Mexico.
I will refrain from all jokes because we are streaming. Especially the Rule 4 ones.
At the 11, Burrow's going to pass here. Quick pass here, bobbled, but still caught by the tight end for a gain of about 4 to Hudson.
Oh, I think that one registered on my mic.
Should probably take the immaculate grid off.
Just messing around with my dad's bass while listening to you talking over the game.
Nice. Second down and 5. Chase Brown signed up in the slot. No, that's Yoshivas. Going sideline incomplete. Flags coming down after the play. It's probably going to be TI on Joey Porter Jr. again. Yep, first down. That was a bad call. They were fighting with each other. They were hand fighting with each other. That was a bad call. For anyone visiting, consider becoming a member of the Wrecking Crew. We could have 69 people, but I'll be happy to take more than the nice number. First and 10 here from the 27. Higgins in motion. Toss play here.
Cosplaying? Who are we cosplaying as?
Well, right now, both defenses are cosplaying as NFL caliber teams.
What I'm seeing right now is a Big 12 game.
Although the defense has decided to show up a little bit in the second half. It was 24-21 at half. It was 27-21 at halftime. So since then, it's only been 7-3. Second and 8 here at the 29. Still live. Hi, Piglet. Flag down. Ball is tipped, but still incomplete. Flags flew immediately. It looks like they're going to call like an illegal shift. Illegal formation on the Bengals. Penalties declined. So now it'll be third down. The illegal formation on Amarius Mims. Yeah, he's way behind the center there. Third down and 8. Wow, someone's saying hi to you. No one in the backfield hit with Burrow. Under pressure immediately. Ball is out. Recovered by the Steelers. Peyton Wilson, first career touchdown. Strip sack and score.
Scoop
Got the ball
score
out.
6.
Peyton Wilson with the
Scoop.
recovery. He's
Scoop.
trying to do that earlier in the game. Couldn't hold on to it. This time he picks it up and runs.
Scoop score 6. Pittsburgh leads by 3 scores.
Yeah. And you gotta think that that's the dagger at this point in time. 3-score game with 11 minutes to go. Here's the extra point attempt to make it a 3-score game officially. The whole good kick is good. Steelers lead by 17. Nick Herbert came around unblocked. Peyton Wilson picks up the ball and just runs it in. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. Have a touchdown.
It looks like the Bengals still have a chance.
I mean, technically, they still have a chance, but that's basically the dagger. They gotta score. They gotta get 3 scores in the offense. Offense keeps making mistakes. So I posted the article like at the beginning of the stream, but I wrote an article last night about how it looked like Mike Tomlin spoke the truth, but he might have been like giving the Bengals a little bulletin board material. I said, yes, Piglet, you did pick the Steelers -3, so good job. So I was debating in the best bets here. I'll go pull them up real quick. We'll pull them up. Like I was debating between 3 other games, and it looks like all of them may have been like at least decent decisions, but the Steelers one seems to be the best decision. Oh wait, gotta pull it up. Back. Hang on. There we go. Oh, see, let's go picks. I'm going 3-0 after this game. And I'm going to go 4-0 because, sorry, Piglet, your Niners kind of suck, and it's a snow game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like how there's like a nice little split between the Ravens and the Eagles for the teams. I didn't even pick them. Yeah. You picked against them too. You picked against your own team. Oh, that's right. The dude that you're going against for first place picked the Niners.
You gifted yourself.
This was this guy. Okay, this guy did make his picks. He didn't make them. He made them very late, but he did in fact make his picks. Chargers, that one's looking good. Jaguars, that's looking bad. Panthers haven't played yet. Bills haven't played yet. Although the fact that Sky picked the Bills makes me worried because he has been trash at betting this year, except for the Steelers. Which when he's betting Steelers games, he's money. Everything else, he sucks. Touchback here for the Bengals. It looks like Nick Herbig is attempting to grow a mullet, but hasn't actually done it. Yep, and watch the assholes win. Yeah, watch the Niners actually choose this game to do well in. 1st and 10 here at the 30. Burrow back to pass. Over the middle, caught by T. Higgins. Pushes his way for a gain of 8. Queen on the stop. I say this has to be the most points the Steelers have scored in one game in literal years. Second and 2. TJ Watt might have jumped off sides. No flag, though. Burrow escapes, dumps it off to Chase Brown. Patrick Queen just broke his own ankles, it looks like, as Chase Brown gets to the Steelers' 43-yard line. It looks like Patrick Queen just died on the spot. Say goodbye to your ankles, dude. That was embarrassing. First and 10 here. Burrow, 22 of 28 for 227 yards, a touchdown, an interception, and 2 lost fumbles. Burrow back. Going down the sideline. Wide open is Andre Yoshivas. I forgot his name for a second. 17 yards and a first down there. That was a bad play or busted coverage. Like, something went very obviously wrong on that play. Yoshivas has 2 catches for 32 yards in this game so far. Steelers have 451 yards. Bengals at 308. Bengals going to the other sideline over the head of T. Higgins, incomplete. Second down. Oh, Fireball, you still there?
Yeah. Was
So funny thing in that pick contest I was pulling up earlier, last place does get a loser's jersey of the person they hate the most.
Oh boy.
At this point, Scott looks like he's gonna be the loser.
Cooper Rush.
There's a deep pass here, incomplete. No, that'd be my second option.
Who's your first?
I'll explain. So he used to work for the Colorado Rockies in ticket sales. He said he heard all kinds of horrible things about Nolan Arenado, and he hates him with a burning passion. So a Cardinals Arenado jersey will look real nice on him. What's funny, he's the one that buys the jerseys, so he's gonna have to buy himself. TJ Watt, that's a free play. They're calling offsides on TJ Watt there for the end zone. Incomplete. And flag is coming in for another PI on Joey Porter Jr.
Bro.
These refs are very stickler about these DPIs.
Have they been calling both sides?
No, they've been calling it on Joey Porter Jr. specifically.
I just think at that point they have a thing against Joey Porter Jr.
Yeah. Yeah, Porter's known for being handsy, but like when the receiver's being handsy back, and when the defense playing the ball, it's okay. Someone just signaled holding. 3 fouls on the play.
3?
All on the defense.
Oh.
And 2 of them on Joey. 2 of those fouls were on Joey. Yeah, TJ Watt jumps. I saw that in real time.
I'm glad that J.J. Watt had retired instead of joining Pittsburgh because that would have been terrifying.
Yeah. One point in time, we did have Derek Watt along with TJ.
Ugh.
First and goal at the 1. Third time this game that's happened for the Bengals, where they had first and goal at the 1 for whatever reason. Burrow rolling left, looking, end zone. Great catch by T. Higgins, but they're saying he did not secure it. Incomplete. There's a one-handed grab. Bobbled it. Yeah, that's incomplete. Oh yeah, he never had possession. Yeah, no, that was no, that was the right call for sure. He never had possession of the football. Second and goal at the 1. Burrow gets his, he throws it, end zone, touchdown. T. Higgins.
Oh, a reverse hospital pass.
We mean a reverse hospital pass.
It's when the quarterback gets hit as they're throwing it.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
That
Burrow's
means
been
in,
getting used all day.
that means in theory you could have a hospital pass and a reverse hospital pass in one play, and
Yeah.
both of them getting injured on the play.
You know, 2 different kinds of hospital passes.
All right, I'm gonna go again.
All
The
right.
fuck's the leave call button?
All right, sounds good. Let's see. Extra point here is up and good. 41-31, 10-point game. The Bengals aren't dead yet, but they have to get a big defensive stop here. Take a look at my fantasy team real quick. Yeah, I'm getting my ass kicked here. Yeah, my fantasy team is still struggling. And here, just go ahead and throw a touchdown pass to Aaron Jones so I can get some points from him. Now it's still 41-31, 8:39 to go. They haven't gotten a commercial break yet, so they're just doing a quick 30-second break. If the Steelers win this game, they're almost a lock for the playoffs. If the Bengals lose this game, they're pretty much a lock to miss the playoffs. Boundary here, returned. Warren gets shut down at the 17. Good special teams play there by the Bengals. And they're talking about now Orlando Brown just jumping all the time. First and 10. Toss play here to Najee. Cuts up front, breaks a tackle, gets about 7. Because it comes up field and runs up to the front. Game has 2 completely different things. Second down and 3. Anyways, there's a run of 7. There's a toss, and then he just ran straight forward. Second and 3. Play action. Russ dumps it off to Harris. Breaks a tackle. Gets the first down. Flag comes in at the very end of the play. It came in right at the end. Is it going to be something on the pass? Is it just like a delay reaction? Oh, face mask. That was a face mask on the. That might be a face mask there. They just. Yep. It was barely a face mask, but it still counted. His fingers grazed across his mask, locked in a little bit, pulled it, and then let go. If he never grabbed it, there would have been no flag. But now the Steelers, they're on the Bengals side of midfield. No, they're not. They're still. I was completely wrong what they were, but. And they did. I did ask this earlier, and it confirms this is the most points the Steelers have scored since November 8th, 2018. But in that game, they scored 51. 52. They scored 52 points in that game. Russell Wilson rolling right, incomplete, just threw it out of bounds. Flag is down in the secondary. Is there going to be a hold or P? Oh, ineligible man downfield, ain't it? Yep, ineligible receiver on Zach Frazier. Yeah, he is too excited to go. Oh, hey, Aaron Jones did get a 5-yard receiving touchdown. They just showed on the board. Vikings take a 23-22 lead. So I got something from Aaron Jones in this game. Holy crap. Second down and 10 here from the 41. Draw play. Harris. Run of one. So yeah, they declined the ineligible man. Third down and 9. And there's 7 minutes to go. Bengals have 7 guys on the line of scrimmage, 4 back. 8th man runs in. But and here comes the blitz. Quick throw. Caught! And there's Van Jefferson to the 15. If you send a blitz, you gotta be tight in coverage. It was not tight at all. Van Jefferson got free. Looked like he might have had a house call, but he cut up inside. There's Newton. Josh Newton, horrible coverage there. And Jefferson gets it all the way to the 15. So not only is that first down, keeps the clock running, can still score more points here. 1 second. Toss play here. Harris shut down at the line of scrimmage. And the Bengals will call their first timeout. Bengals trying to save time. There's Jefferson's first catch of the season. That's probably his most clutch catch of the season. Now there's an injured Bengal on the field. Jordan Battle, safety. He was on the Steelers training camp team for many years. Practice squad. Found a home in Cincinnati. They're adding a second to the clock, 5:35, as they check on Jordan Battle. What happened to him? Oh, Zach Frazier actually rolled onto his feet. Here's a commercial break for that. Let's get another NFL check-in. Vikings lead 23-22 with 48 seconds to go. Cardinals have a 4th and 10, so that play could determine game. Colts lead 25-24 with 1 second to go. They have 2nd and 1 at midfield, so they're going to have a Hail Mary attempt. Seahawks lead 26-21. Jets have 4th and 2 at the Seahawks 46. assume they'll go for it, but don't know for sure. Commanders lead 35-19 over the Titans. That game is done. The Titans are dead. Texans lead 23-12 over the Jaguars, but they are going to put the ball back. No finals from today just yet. Although there's about to be. And right on cue, right on cue, we have two finals. Colts beat the Patriots 25-24. Chargers beat the Falcons 17-13. Second and 9 here. Play action, Rush rolling, looking, dumps it off. Warren juggles but makes the catch on the sideline. Out of bounds at about the fourth. No, that's the wrong yard line. It's out of bounds after game about 6. I have to see what yard line is. I'd say like maybe the 9-yard line. Good thing is the good thing for Jalen Warren and the Steelers, still more than 5 minutes to go, so the clock does not stop. Yeah, it does step out of bounds. It looks like he might have been at the 8, but oh well. Those are usually a yard off anyways, doesn't matter. Third down here. They do call it the 8. Play action. Rush. Guy hit as he threw it just to the back of the end zone. Flag is down in the secondary. Gotta wonder if it's a hold or. I don't think it should be illegal contact. But Jeff, this is on Cincinnati. This is going to be a backbreaker. Taylor Britt. Holding gives the Steelers the first down. Cam Taylor Britt, one of the mouthiest people in the league. And he gets a brutal penalty here. Yep, grabbed him, didn't let him get to his route. First down and goal off of the penalty. Handoff, Harris pushing. Oh, they blew the whistle, and he would have had a touchdown, but they blew the whistle. They're looking at a gain of 1. Bengals take the second timeout. Yeah, they did blow the whistle for sure. Second down and 3 here after the timeout. No, yeah, second and goal from the 3 after that. Touchdown here ends the game. There's less than 5 minutes to go. Bengals only have 1 timeout. So this is the 4th red zone possession for the Steelers. Scored 17 points on it. Handoff to Warren, gets shut down at the line of scrimmage. Bengals will take their last timeout. Oh, Justin Fields was in for that game. Or for that snap. Third down and goal. Now here's the question if you're the Steelers. You got to take a nap. All right, see ya, Piglet. Here's the question if you're Pittsburgh. Do you go for the score and make it a three score game? Do you go for the touchdown, make it a 3-score game? Do you run it? Do you just run it and go for the field goal, run off clock, make sure they don't get the ball, they get less than 4 minutes? And if you do run it, you get to like the 1-yard line, do you go for it on 4th down? There are many options here. It looks like they're going for it. Russell Wilson is alone in the backfield at the 4.5-yard line, 3rd and goal. Wilson back, looking. Steps up, tries to run, gets sacked at the 7. So this should be a spot where they go for the field goal. It's 4th and goal to 7, take the 3 points. Make them have to score 2 touchdowns as opposed to a touchdown in the. Why are they going for it? Why is the offense still on the field? Mike, why? Are they okay? Oh, so the time about taking to delay a game. Just ring out the clock, delay a game. They're talking about how they might want Boswell to. Yep. Can you delay a game? Yeah, they're talking about how Boswell might want a little bit further back, so they take the 5-yard penalty. And here comes Chris Boswell. So right now, a touchdown and field goal would tie it. If he makes the field goal, two touchdowns would they would need two touchdowns to win. There's a 30-yard from the right hash. Bengals did block one. They're going to try to block this one. And it's right down the middle. 44-31. It's been a very long time since I've seen a Steelers game like this. And go ahead throw this on Twitter. I just saw a stat here. Russell Wilson has 414 passing yards. This game, which is the second most in his career. His career high is 452. Return Jermaine Burton, trying to hit the edge. He gets it. He hurls over to about the 36-yard line. Good return there from Jermaine Burton. So at this point in the game, field goals are not allowed for Cincinnati. So here, Baltimore's a half game back of the Steelers. They'll have a bye week next week. 1st and 10. Quick throw caught there by Jamar Chase. Game about 6. Try to move quickly. 2nd down, about 3-4 yards. Play action. Underneath, caught by Gesicki. Gets out of bounds. 1st down, Cincinnati with 3:23 to go. Saints Rams just started up. Panthers Buccaneers just started up. Third and 8. Back looking, steps up, throws as he gets hit. Wide open is Jamar Chase in the middle of the field. 20, 15, 10, down at the 2. Horrible coverage there by the Steelers. Clock does run and they can afford that, but they can still afford that kind of play, but still not something you want to give up. Chase and Higgins were both wide open at that spot. Is that just a miscommunication blowing the siren? Like, what happened there? 2:45 to go. Burrow back looking. End zone. Almost picked off the hands of Joey Porter Jr. That would have sealed it. Would have should have had that. That would have been game. Second and goal here at the 3. Burrow back looking over the middle. How is that caught? Flag is in the end zone. How was that caught? It looked like it was deflected. They go a hand to the face on Porter. Penalty declined. Touchdown, Bengals. What a play there. Just past the outstretched hand of Cam Sutton. On first, audibly, it sounded like it was deflected. It was a perfect pass from Burrow to Hig. Was that? No, that was Yoshibas. Extra point attempt here. It's up and it is good. So it is a one possession game. However, the Bengals are out of timeouts. If the Steelers get one single first down, the game is over officially. So Steelers just need to get the ball, get one first down, and that's all she wrote. Bengals will likely onside kick. So, now, honestly, in this case, I'd probably send Justin Fields after this final drive. Let him run with. You just put another running option to make life even harder on the Bengals. Very least with Fields, I'm saying just keep two hands on the ball, slide if you have the slightest inkling that you're going to get hit. And they are going to do an onside kick. So this is the most. I'm surprised this is the case, but this is the most combined points in one game this season. The 82 combined points, 44-38. McPherson sets the ball up. Steelers take a timeout to make the Bengals think about this a little bit more. They're showing Dane Smith with this giant wad of pink in his face. As Chris Collinsworth called him, mortal enemy to chewing gum. So they just showed the Vikings did beat the Cardinals 23-22. They're talking about how Dane Smith has a whole stash of bubblegum in the lobby of the team facilities. And here's the onside kick. Hayward falls on it. Steelers get the ball. Now they just need one first down. Actually, even then, they might not even need. They might. Ooh, if the Steelers get like a 4th and 3, that'll be a very interesting decision for Tomlin. Good play by Hayward to secure it. What's that? It's Connor Hayward, not Cam Hayward. Connor, the tight end. First down and 10. Hayward is now in as the fullback. 1 first down ends this game. Harris runs to the 43-yard line, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Clock is still running, but they won't run a play, smartly. 44-38. 2nd and 7 when we come back. And let's look at the rest of the NFL one more time. Commanders win 42-19. That game is over. Texans lead 23-20. They have the ball in midfield. Rams Saints scoreless. Buccaneers Panthers scoreless. Chargers beat the Falcons 17-13. Seahawks beat the Jets 26-21. And official Commanders just beat the Titans 42-19. So look, Russell Wilson's stats like 29 of 30, 414 yards, 3 scores. That's along with a pick 6. They still spot the Bengals 7 points right off the bat and still won by 6. The Bengals gave them that 7 back with a scoop and score from Nick Herbig to Peyton Wilson. So they're on the 60-43. Now here's the funny thing. They are right near Boswell's range. So let's just say, hypothetically, it's 4th down and 2 from the 38-yard line. That would make it a 56-yard attempt. Do you go for the field goal, make it a 2-possession game? Or do you just go ahead and punt and make the Bengals drive the length of the field? Boswell is more than capable of making the 56-yard, but the Bengals have blocked 1 kick. They've blocked 1 field goal. So there is some risk. Of course, the Bengals are going to be sending everybody out for that. We are back here in Cincinnati. We'll see if Mike Tomlin's forced to make that kind of decision, or if the Steelers can just go ahead and end it. Second down, 7. We're back. Pickens and Van Jefferson are both in the game. 2 wide receivers set. 2 tight ends, Najee Harris in the backfield. Toss play to Harris. Trying to find the seam. Flag is down. That was a gain of 3, but it's probably going to be a hold. Probably going to be holding on the play. Oh, yeah, because of even though the Bengals declined it, that's a clear-cut hold. So even though the Bengals declined because of the penalty, the clock stops. Third down and 4. Justin Fields is in the game. Justin Fields is there, so you have another running threat. It's got to be a read option here, probably. Fields keeps it. He's got the outside. Steelers win. Justin Fields calls game. Final score 44-38. Steelers are 9-3. Bengals drop to 4-8, including 0-7 against teams with winning records. It was the rookie corner Josh Newton. Rookie corner Josh Newton should have sealed the edge, but he bit inside, gave Fields the ability to run outside and take the win. Fields is that Wilson takes the first knee. That is it from here. Steelers win a divisional game on the road, 9-3. Bengals fall to 4-8, and their playoff hopes are all but done. What a shootout! This has to be game of the week. Showed up. I'm not sure. My schedule's a little weird, so I don't know when I'm going to stream next. But stick around. I will have updates on here and on Twitter. Stick around when you can. I'll see y'all whenever I see y'all again. Bye, everybody.